after you finished the fight, man?
McDonald's.
McDonald's. Is that your go-to
I
cheat meal?
I eat McDonald's first. I love McDonald's French fries and chicken nuggets.
Good evening, folks, and welcome to another episode of CalfKickports. In today's episode, we have recurring guest Danny the Colombian Warrior Chavez, who will be facing off against Riccardo Ramos on June the 18th of this year. Danny, how's it going? It's been a while. How's the training camp going?
Hey, it's been a minute. Thank you for having me again. Everything good. Can't complain. My last week, I'm just trying to train hard, but at the same time take care of myself, not get hurt. You know what I mean? These last days, knowing it's the last week, we go a little too hard, and then we end up sometimes, getting a little small injury or something. So I'm just trying to, take care of myself, but I'm still training hard. I got one more week.
No, apologies, because I know that's a very boring question to start off any MMA. But how's training going, man? I'm like, what do you want me to say? It's the best training camp of my life. Like, would you want me to be honest? I'm actually injured, man. Like, what do you want me to say?
I never say that.
There's always very good
to myself.
But like Riccardo Ramos, like he's a very interesting fighter. I mean, the last fight I saw him against, it was Zubair Tagov. So I was watching that fight quite closely. And like even other fights again, Bill Algeo, Leron Murphy, guy's a very, very good striker. Like he's got very good striking skills. Where do you see your keys to victory fighting this guy? Because a lot of spinning attacks. I know you like to strike. Do you think it will be a stand-up affair?
I think anywhere. We're ready for anywhere the fight goes. I do believe, my right hand lands and he'll go down, but. If by any chance we have to take this fight to the ground, we're ready for that too. You know what I mean? I'm not really. We're in the UFC, so I have to be ready for anybody in any position, any situation in the fight. So I don't have a problem wherever this fight goes. Now we do have a plan, which I'm gonna keep it to myself.
Yeah, no, of course.
But we do have a plan on how to beat him. You know what I mean? He's an experienced guy. He's in the UFC for a reason. He's good. Everybody's good, but I'm better, and that's just gonna go. That's just the reality of it, and that's what I'm gonna use, and I'm gonna go in there, and I have a lot of experience too. We almost have the same amount of fights. He only has like 3 more than I do.
Yeah.
He has more experience in there. He has 9 fights in the UFC. He's 6-3. I'm 1-1-1. I got 3 only, but doesn't mean anything to me. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm gonna go in there and gotta do what I gotta do to get my hand raised.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you feel like there's a certain result you want from this? Do you not want to put that pressure on yourself? Do you feel like, it'll be a stoppage, or, you're just going to play it by ear?
To be honest, I just want to get my hand raised, but I'll be 100% honest. I would love to submit him.
Really?
I would like to get my first submission, especially against somebody that actually submits people.
Yeah, he's got very high level jiu-jitsu as well.
But I'm not gonna force that either. If it's there, I'll take it. If it's not, the goal is to get our hand raised that day. You know what I mean? That's literally my goal.
Yeah, absolutely. So I forgot to ask you about this in the last podcast, so I do apologize about it. So we'll just move on slightly from the fight, because I'm sure you're going to get loads of questions about the fight specifically. So Riccardo Ramos, when I first heard, I was like, Riccardo Ramos, I just completely, I was like, and then I was like, wait, that's, then I looked, I'm like, that's Danny Chavez's boy as well. I'm like, wait a second, I forgot to ask him. Like, is he still involved in your training camps? Is he still involved?
Everybody's getting confused. Riccardo Ramos is not my training partner. Never my training partner.
No, Riccardo Lamas. Lamas?
No, Riccardo Lamas is he's ever since he retired, he stays in his hometown, Chicago. So, no, I got other people they're the ones in charge of helping me out. You know what I mean? I got, when it comes down to like the grappling, I've been using a lot of my one of my teammates, Richard Mayol, Rafael Alves, which is another fighter in the UFC. He actually has been helping me out a lot with the sparring a little bit. Sometimes with boxing, I've been getting help with Colin Luberts. And I think those are my only main 3 training partners right now when it comes down for this fight. I got my coaches behind me always telling me what to do and how to fight this fight.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you feel like, I mean, after this, obviously just going forward, Clearly looking for the victory. What do you see happening next? Because I believe it's one of the last fights of your contract, isn't it? Do you feel like you want to stay within the UFC, or you want to shift, or what would the plans be, Danny?
Oh, my plan, my goal was to go to the UFC and eventually become a champion in the UFC. So of course, the goal stays the same. And I do want to retire in the UFC. You know what I mean? I don't want to go anywhere else. You know what I mean? I want to fight the top guys. And like I said, my goal when I got here is to become a champion in the UFC. So once this fight is over, I want to renegotiate my contract and get more fights and, start climbing the ladder and start getting up in the rankings.
Yeah. Who do you think, would be like, give it, 6-7 months time, and you're given a ranked opponent in the top 10. Is there a name or like a goal in mind, as to who you think, that would be a good fight for me? I'd like to beat this guy.
I used to think like that before, and that really doesn't happen. I prefer just being surprised.
Yeah.
I just prefer just letting, just let it happen. Let's see who it is. You know what I mean? I used to say names and it just doesn't happen. So I'm gonna stop doing it so I could stop jinxing it. And just let it happen. There is one fight I always said it would be cool. Somebody actually I looked up to growing up, but
yeah,
and actually I took a picture with him like about a few months ago because I went to UFC and I saw him. It was Cub Swanson.
Oh yeah.
I think me and him will make a very interesting fight. But I'm gonna stop saying that, like I said. I keep drinking it, you know what I mean? So it may actually never happen just because I keep talking about it. So you know how they say sometimes, you could talk things to existence. I mean, sometimes you could jinx them too. So
yeah,
I'm just gonna quiet and let it happen. And I just, to be honest, it's a fight at a time. Right now I'm not looking past Riccardo Ramos. I just want to
of course,
Riccardo Ramos, and then we talk. Then I look forward to the next guy.
Yeah. What's the first thing you're going to eat after you finished the fight, man?
McDonald's.
McDonald's? Is that your go-to cheat meal, yeah?
I eat McDonald's first. I love McDonald's French fries and chicken nuggets. I don't care about the burgers. I still get a Big Mac most of the time. I get a Big Mac anyways, but I like McDonald's a lot. So and I haven't drank soda in a very long time. So I can't wait to just get a number 5, if I'm not wrong. It's still number 5 or 7. I can't remember now because I haven't bought it in a minute.
Yeah.
Large with my large soda and my buffalo ranch sauce. I mix them together. That combination is fire. So I just can't wait. Once I get my hand raised. Normally the first thing I do is when we get out of the arena and we're heading back to the hotel, we get me and my coaches will get probably some beer and just celebrate with a beer.
Oh, nice.
But then once we get to the hotel, we just Uber Eats and we just, I call McDonald's. I like to Uber eat McDonald's, and that's always been my tradition. It's been a tradition for years. I get McDonald's first.
Is it hard to reel it in? Because you obviously, when you're in training, like the last few weeks, you're training hard, you're on a calorie restricted diet, you're probably pissed off a little bit. You're like, fuck, man, I want to eat, yeah. And as soon as that shit's over, you can go crazy. Is it hard to just be like, I'm gonna not eat 10,000 calories a day or something like that?
No, but right now I'm still eating. You know what I mean? I still gotta recover from the heart. Yeah, because I gotta recover from the hard training I'm doing.
Yeah, of course.
It's all about maintaining yourself at a good weight. You know what I mean? Right now I'm still 20 pounds from the weight cut. Actually, no, 19. I'm 165. Gotta make 46. I was 43 right before I had a little soup. Right now, I literally, while I was texting with you earlier, I was actually at this place just eating a little soup with a little bit of white rice, because I got to do conditioning at 3 o'clock. So I had to put in something, and I already have my protein shake, all my recovery pills and stuff. I'm just right now, I still get to eat. You know what I mean? I'll say next week is when the diet really gets a little tougher because I'm cutting weight. But I don't get to eat the junk food I want to eat. That's for sure. I don't get to eat that. I go to the movie theaters and I don't touch the popcorn. I don't buy no nachos, no hot dogs, nothing. Like I said, no soda, I don't get none of that stuff. I don't. Recently in my house, my sister made this fruit salad, which she does it with cheese and this cream, and it's just too good, but it's too sweet for me, and I can't eat that stuff, and all I eat is Jell-O. That's my dessert all the time. I eat Jell-O.
Yeah, it
But
must get boring though.
yeah, I still like those stuff even when I'm actually not fighting. But yeah, it's just you're restricted from junk food. That's what it is. I go to the gas station and sometimes you look at these chips and you're like, damn, I want to eat some chips, but I don't. I just got
Yeah.
right now I'm eating blue corn tortilla chips, organic with chia seeds all over it. Whatever.
You gotta just pretend in your mind like this is just
This is a
normal
Dorito.
crisps or crisp chips that you now I'm gonna ask you one final question, Danny, because
Go for
I
it.
know you're a busy man, and I don't want to hold you up
I
too
got
long. But
time. Don't worry.
yeah. So like in terms of, so I'm kind of guessing, yeah, you're probably watching, but outside camp, let's just forget MMA for a sec, yeah. Like outside camp, what are you doing? What are you watching, yeah, to veg out?
Well, right now I watch the NBA finals. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
Yeah, I've been watching the NBA finals. I watch fights. I just finished Saturday. We had the UFC fights, and then we
yeah.
had the boxing fight, which it was Kambosos and Haney.
That was boring as
Uh,
shit, though, man. I don't know
what
why.
you thought it was boring? I thought it was
I'm
great.
not a really big boxing fan. That's why I think
Oh,
it's. I
okay.
can't. I do appreciate.
I was
When it's a
amazed by Haney's
cerebral fight.
job and the way he just
Nah, it was good.
really dominated Kambosos. I thought it was gonna be a different fight, but
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
going for Kambosos. But I get what you mean. Once you start
yeah,
watching too much UFC and too much MMA, you're not, boxing becomes a little boring too. But I actually, I was a big fan of boxing before I became a fan of MMA. So to me, boxing is still there. I love boxing. But yeah, right now I'm watching the NBA finals. I was watching Stranger Things.
yes.
I'm waiting for July to finish the season. I think
Wait,
this
wait,
is the last season.
spoiler alert, yeah, because we're
No,
probably gonna.
okay, yeah. I would say, don't tell me anything if you know anything.
No. As in, like, you've watched the finale, isn't it, of the last season, right?
Yeah, I watched the 7 episodes of season 4.
Okay, this is
You know,
spoiler alert. So if anyone complains, like, fuck off. Like, you should
yeah,
have not
yeah,
listened to
yeah. We
your.
already know who Vegma is. We
Yeah,
already
yeah.
know who
What did you think
Vegma
of
is.
it? Because like my friend, yeah, he was like, "Man, you're so dumb. Yeah, have you not realized who Vecna is?" I'm like,
No, no, it
"No,
caught me off guard too. It caught me off guard too. You know,
really?
okay. In episode 7, uh, I already knew who was number 1. But I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
think it
yeah,
would
yeah.
be.
You could
I
tell.
didn't
You
know
could
it
tell.
would be Vegma either. You know what I mean? But then, as the episode is going, I'm starting to put it together. I'm like, I think it is this person. And it was cool. It was cool. It was a nice little, surprise they gave us. But I
Yeah.
really like the show. That's what I've been watching. I'm looking forward to what's it called? The prequel of Game of Thrones, the Dragon.
Oh
House of
man,
House
I
of
hope it's
Dragon.
gonna be good though, man.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks like it's gonna be good.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward for House of Dragons. I'm kind of like a little pause on anime.
yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't been watching. I watched recently the movie Jujutsu Kaisen.
I,
It was good, but I didn't think it was great. It was good. I think the show is better. Um, but I haven't been watching anime as much as I normally do. I've been watching more like shows right now. My sister's watching a lot Yellowstone, and she's been recommending it to me. I think I'm gonna start watching it. Um, that's about it right now. And like I said, I watch movies. Oh, Jurassic Park is this Friday, so I'm thinking about going to watch it.
nice. What is the new Jurassic Park out? I don't even.
Yes, I think it's the last one. The last they're gonna make is
The
Jurassic Park.
last one, really? You believe
Yeah,
that?
okay. Yeah, yeah. That's what they say. That's what they say until they see that they make a lot of money and then they want to make another one.
Then I will make one more, man. Come on, let's just get it.
I do want to watch. You know who they recommend me? I think it was Top Gun from Tom Cruise.
Yeah, I've not
Top
watched
Gun.
that.
I think it's Top. Yeah, I think I heard it was really good. So I'm thinking about going to watch that one too.
Like an old movie, yeah.
This is my thing. I like watching movies. I like watching shows. I'm addicted to the TV when it comes down to like after fighting. Like for
Yeah,
example, right
same.
now when I'm done with conditioning, I'm going home, and most likely I'm gonna watch something. The NBA finals was yesterday. I don't got basketball till Wednesday, so right now I'm probably gonna just watch something. Maybe I get back to my anime. Maybe I was watching Tokyo Go.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's good. Keep watching it.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
slow.
yeah. Okay. I got to like episode 8, 9. I gotta
Yeah,
keep
it's
watching. I
slow.
gotta keep watching. I kind of paused a little bit because Stranger Things came around, so I went straight to Stranger Things. I love that show.
Yeah, no, it's a slow show, but Go is pretty good.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
who's your favorite actor now? I'm curious here. Who's your favorite movie actor of all time?
Oh, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Ah,
To me,
man, that's a good choice, man.
to
I
me,
can't
that's
even,
number one. He's
I
number
can't
one.
even deny, like, he's,
It
yeah,
debates it debates between him and Denzel Washington, but I go for the Leonardo. I think to me, he just makes more impact when I watch him, and I really love his movies. I think if I'm not wrong, I've seen more movies from him than I've seen from Denzel.
yeah.
So yeah, to me, Leonardo is the best.
Did you see that movie, Don't Look Up?
Don't Look Up.
Yeah, no, it's called Don't Look Up.
Oh, Don't Look Up
Yeah.
from Leonardo.
Yeah, no, so he's in the movie. He's the main actor in the movie called Don't Look Up, and it's on Netflix.
Oh, I don't really watch Netflix as much. I watch in the theaters. Oh, but I'll look at it too. I'll look into it.
Tell me what you think. Yeah, it's a great movie. Like, I thought it was a sick movie.
Yeah, I'll look into it. No, I watch all his. I really like to watch his movies. We talk about Shutter Island, Inception.
Yeah, man.
Even the Django. Even though he was not the main actor, he was just a great part of it. Blood Diamond, Departed. Tell me, what I mean? Yeah, he just has a lot of great movies. It's funny. The only one that I thought it was and it was the one that he won an Oscar with. It was the one in the snow.
I hate that movie, man. I didn't like it. It's shit.
But it's funny how that's the one he won an Oscar with. And
he's like, listen, guys, man, I've been in a carcass for 3 days. Yeah, you give me this fucking Oscar, or I'll kill you. Like, basically.
But yeah, he to me is the best actor. He's just amazing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of my favorites for sure. But yeah, Danny, look, man, I'm so happy that you came on again. We're definitely gonna have you on, like, recurring after your victory as well, for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it with you. You got the final spotlight. If you need to shout out any sponsors, thank anyone, go for it, man. Danny, it's your time.
Because every time I do this moment, I always leave a sponsor out, and they get mad at me.
You gotta write it down next time, right?
Yeah, I need to start writing these things down in a paper so I could just. Shout out to my gym. You know what I mean? My coaches, my teammates, my friends, my family, everybody that's always involved. My circle, my close people. My manager, Antonio Santiago, he's always looked up, he's always looking out for me. My new management team, Dominance MMA, they did a great job. I actually, early April, right now we're with Ali Abdelaziz, and he actually asked me, when you want to fight? I said, I want to fight mid-June, almost early July with fans, and he made it happen. The guy's great, you know what I mean? I met him, he's an amazing person. And a shout out to my sponsors, White Lion Therapeutic, my homegirl Amy. She takes care of me. Twice a week I get massage by her. She always hook it up. Health Source of Doral, my chiropractor. Dynamic Wellness. They're the ones who in charge of other things. They actually do my blood work and massages as well, all that stuff. Let me see, I'm not leaving anybody else. Oh, Icon Meals. I gotta give a shout out to Icon Meals. Icon Meals, they've been providing me 25 meals a week. Every Friday I get a box, and it's 25 meals a week. At the same time, they send me that's UFC PI technically. They send me Icon Meals, and they send me Thorn supplements. So shout out to Thorn as well. Let me see, I'm not leaving anybody out. So far, I think
links will be down below if we forget you. We're gonna just put links down below on our YouTube.
Yeah. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm always gonna be very thankful for anybody that always, puts time and just puts that energy, that positive energy for me to do good. And anybody that's always on my side and want to see me succeed, thank you guys very much. I'm always going to be appreciative of that. It's hard right now in this world to find